Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the Love Is Podcast. I'm your host, that 100% asshole, Will, along with my lovely co-host. You want to tell the people who you are?
I'm Vaughn, the wife of the asshole.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna argue with that, but it is what it is. I'll take that. I'll take that. How's everybody doing tonight? If you're new to us, like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to help people and just kind of share our experience also. Also, hit us up on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And how you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm all right. I got a belly full, We got some people in the background. They coming in, so we're gonna talk about some things or whatever. But first of all, I wanna send how would I say this? Yeah, I know I see it. I don't know how that's doing that though. I want to send much respect and rest in peace to what is it, Tasha Greenwood? Is that her name? Life lost too soon. It's real out here. So really, all I want to say is give people their flowers while they're here. That way, you don't know what people are going through, and saying something or just hey, how you doing may help and go a long way. Anything you want to add to that?
I know today was the viewing, so my heart goes out to everybody, her kids, her grandkids. Roger is my people, so wishing him nothing but the way to succeed. Kanye, Shanika.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we all family, so it is what it is. We all came on them boats and was taken from our natural home, or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna bring one person in, and I got another person. He's doing some family things right now. So I want to introduce one of my sisters. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Miss April, how you doing?
What's happening, fam?
Ain't nothing. We see you not scared no more, so we happy to see you on board.
No, he didn't.
He did.
I mean, I'm gonna go there. Yes, I am. I'm gonna go there.
I'm gonna be nice today. I'm gonna be nice.
Don't be nice. Don't be nice. Salute, yes, E-Dub. Salute to my brother E-Dub. If you sitting at home in this rain, you need to get some of the jewels that we about to drop. But Miss April, how's your day going?
That rain sounds
it's
good.
Going good.
Okay.
It is good. I had a good day.
So
no churn ain't bothering me. Yeah, I'm happy.
You must be kind of touched on the subject that we're gonna be talking about today.
Yeah, actually, totally opposite.
Oh well, it is what it is. It is what
it is.
It is what it is. I'm trying to wait for a man to get in, so that way. And just to let y'all know, KJ has a very strong perspective on things. He's a factual kind of fella. So he's more on the lines of definitions and terms and things like that, where we might be a little more moral to, life itself or whatever.
Experience.
So, but we
so
know.
We're going to go ahead and say that up top now, because experience and definitions are two different things.
It is. But you know what? From arguing with him on them long 10-hour days, like, he respects everybody's point of view.
Right.
Which is good.
Yeah, but just to let y'all know before we even get into this, he's very he's opinionated in his opinion, but he respects your opinion also. But he's a factual type of fella, meaning he will look up the definition before he gives the feeling of it, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Got you.
Oh, and here he goes. Hold on.
I'm trying
My
to
man
find
KJ.
My spirit told me you was talking about me, Will, so I had to hurry up.
I had to let the people know. You know, you are a factual type of fella. You know, you're not on the moral side of, you know, you want to know the definition of things and how things go, but you also respect everybody's opinion, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm a literal abstract guy. I deal with what things literally are. I don't really get into figurative speech and people doing like a lot of associative conversation. Like I respect everybody's position, but I just don't hold weight to people who try to build towards like associative, like, you know, because how I do my show, we run words and stuff like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
I hear you, but that don't take away from nothing.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna break this down because we're gonna get into it. You know, I don't know what people got to do or whatever, but so me and the wife was in Walmart one day, you know, just, you know, shopping, walking around, and I don't even know how the subject came up, but it got on the topic of who has it harder when it comes to sex and sexual body parts, you know. And my angle of it was pretty much men have it harder, much harder than women. When I say much harder, I mean much harder. Meaning we have to stay harder. We have to stroke harder. We have to know what we're doing. So the wife says, no, women have it much. We got it hard. And I beg to differ. So, you know, first thing came to mind. Both of us had said it at the same time. Boom, next topic. There you go. So, you know, we want to know y'all perspective and y'all opinion of it. And we might discuss it.
Well, I honestly,
Okay, so yeah,
honestly,
okay, so I'm
not even go. I'm not even gonna respond to nothing that you gonna say about none of this, Will. I promise you, because everything is harder for Will.
Wait. What?
Everything is harder for Will. Everything. But I'm gonna tell you, I think that it's an equal situation. It's a situation where both parties can have feelings that are valid for both parties. I mean, women have self-esteem issues as well as men have self-esteem issues. But as far as women goes, we're more of a to look at commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like the way we as women see it, men get sexually attracted off of the physical before they see or hear or get to experience anything else. The physical brings you to us. Now, for us females, it's a little physical, but it's other things that we look at before we decide if we, you know, are sexually attracted to you. So it's I don't know how y'all feel once y'all decide y'all want to hit it. If you like, fuck it, I got a big stomach, she gonna love this stomach. I got a fat back, she gonna rub my back. If y'all feel like that, I don't know. But us as women, when we decide that we want to be sexual with you, we go through a whole lot of stuff in our head to get ourselves together to be sexual with y'all. So I like I said, I think it's 50-50. Is everybody has their own insecurities and but I don't think it's harder for either or. Is to me it's the same. It depends on the person and how they feel about them.
Okay, KJ, you want to chime in on that?
Okay, so I got a question first. So when you say, I'm trying to understand when you say harder, like harder as far as, because you started saying things about like during sex and stuff like that, and she was going into more of like the going into the situation type of stuff. Like what are I'm just trying to narrow it down.
Okay, so when the conversation came up, it more so went to the part. All of that is okay. So however you want to answer is how you want to answer it.
Okay,
and then we're gonna break that down.
I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, let me give you more enlightenment on it. So my husband was saying, "Oh, we as women have to keep an erection. We as men, have to keep an erection, and we have to keep that going, and we have to worry about whether we're the right size for certain women, and we have to worry about focusing and not having an orgasm as quick as women. So as quick for a man, I'm sorry. Then he also said, oh, well, the women, y'all got it easy because the only thing that y'all have to do is make sure that you keep it moisturized, basically.
And we help y'all with that.
Okay, but what I was telling him is, if that woman ain't attracted to that man, she can't keep that.
You don't worry about that.
I know, but you see that because I like to see people's face.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, you can go ahead and do what you're doing though. So that's
Okay, so basically
I,
it's the same basis that y'all laid out at the end of your last show. Cause I watched the last show and y'all were kind of alluding to it. Okay. So basically going all in.
Well, it was supposed to be on the last show, and you know, she said, "Yo, say that for the next show." Okay, cool.
She said time. She was hungry. Y'all had dinner cooking, all that other stuff like that. Yeah.
Thank you. I fed him before today, so he good now.
Yeah.
Okay. So So I got it. So I'm agreeing. I'm gonna have to agree with Will. I mean, I think on all those angles, I think it definitely is more harder than for men. Then, like even if we walk into like the going into it process and versus the during the the escapades of this process, I definitely think it's harder for men.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that. And then there's a lot of women that ain't willing to give men a second chance too if they fail them.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you on that.
So you guys feel like just because your tool is in the box that the box is going to automatically be wet?
Oh, I disagree with Will on that. I know for a fact that for that moisture and all that woman has to definitely be into you.
Because it's not just y'all's job for it's not just your job for your manhood to stay hard either, because sex is a team effort. A chain can't rattle by itself.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you a question though. When a guy decides he wants to give a woman fellatio, and go down there, Excuse me?
Cunnilingus. Called cunnilingus.
He decides. Okay, so I gotta put it in terms for you then. He decides he want to go give her some head. You could be dry. You could be dry as the Sahara Desert, and he's gonna go down there and he's gonna make it moist, whether by his saliva or by you enjoying it. So let's get that out the picture.
Okay, so what if he don't know what he doing? And what if a woman has to stay moisturized, just like a man has to stay hard?
I'm agreeing with the women on this one, Willie. You're on with this one, brother.
You gotta agree with the women.
Yeah.
I agree with them. I mean, but they're saying something that's literally true, though. I agree with them. Because even if you call yourself using saliva or whatever may have you, that only gonna last. I mean, you got a few strokes in between before this gonna start drying up. That one still has to stay there now.
Okay, but you gotta still know how to stroke. You still gotta know what you're doing.
And so
but she has to be feeling this now. She has to be really into this session for this to be fulfilled this way, though.
Yes. And then you talking to two women that got more boys than we got girls.
Okay.
So us women, we must know the stroke game pretty good here.
But we're not gonna get all into that.
I'm not saying
you have to. You have to get into all areas.
You know what I'm saying? We're not lazy women.
Okay, I hear all of that, but here goes my thing though.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go inside of you, right?
Okay.
We have to
like
let
I said,
you
I have
in.
to remain. Well, first of all, it shouldn't be so easy. Like, you got to feel us to even want to let us in. Now, I can't speak for everybody out here in this world, but first of all, you should be aware of you letting somebody in. Okay. Now, when we get into that, right?
That's another subject.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say that's kind of a different angle, because they could be feeling you in the beginning, and then you could become a disappointment once it comes time to perform.
Okay. Because if you think about it, angry sex is better than regular sex.
Yes.
What is?
It's the emotion. It's feeling
angry.
It's about what you're going through at that moment. We can have great sex today because we're just happy today, and we could try to do that same thing tomorrow. But I ain't as happy with your ass today as I was with you
How was
yesterday.
that though? How was that?
I feel like it's a
called
different
emotion.
motion. Yeah. And
It's
so
emotion.
thank you, sis.
No, you know
I told
what?
him before. No, don't try to say we
You know what
teaming
it is?
up. Don't
No. Y'all didn't talk about this shit at Applebee's.
No, we
That's
did
all
not.
it is.
We talked about it at Applebee's. We both gonna work at Applebee's some more.
Yeah.
You
Past
said y'all
conversation.
they rehearsed it.
Yeah, they got this shit down
Yeah,
pat.
we ain't working
You
at
know,
Applebee's
when you
in
see
a year
her,
plus.
she on the phone and she like, yeah, girl, we gonna say this and say that.
Oh, I know that's
It's
right.
cool though.
It's KJ. I'm so glad that you really know how he is. So
I'm
I mean,
telling
it's
you.
nothing new to me in April. It's nothing new to me in April. We deal with this on a regular basis. But the thing is this right here. I told him, I also said this to him. I said, yeah, okay, y'all might have it easier that way, but you also got to realize the woman has a menstrual cycle that they have to deal with down there. We are open, so we got to keep that clean and smelling fresh, because that has a lot to do with a man. Well, I hope so.
I hope so.
This 2022. Some niggas don't give a fuck.
Oh man,
Some niggas don't give a fuck.
But but then you also have to take into consideration we can mess around and get some soap that just do us wrong. And regardless on how aroused we are, we can't get wet. Because the soap that we use done messed up our pH balance. Or some soap that you use done messed up our pH balance. See, so in a sense, you guys have it easier because y'all could go get a bar of motherfucking Dove, wash that thing off, rinse it off, call it a day. That thing's still gonna be hard.
What you bought one time, baby? Zest, not Zest.
We messed around and give us the wrong kind of soap. Man, we messed up for a couple of days behind that. You know what I'm saying? So,
also, too, what people fail to realize is when women go through a certain part of their life, some women, I'm not gonna say all, and they also say women that have had hysterectomies, some women, not all, have a problem with that moisture. So us as women, we have to make sure that we know what to use to clean ourselves out. If we do, it's a lot of things that we have to do.
KJ, before I respond, do you want to elaborate?
No, because I mean, I'm
You
big into biology, so I mean, they're not saying nothing is wrong. Like, so to argue with it, I'd be just being petty and trying to play devil's advocate.
Being a real friend.
Yeah,
well, I'm
Look,
gonna tell you something.
I'm not going to do the complete, devil's advocate on the first show.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something though. I agree with you on the hysterectomy because I know, but y'all can get shots, right? Y'all can get shots. Y'all can get a patch. Y'all do my homework now.
You been at work doing your
homework? No. I just know this, right? Like I done did my homework. Okay. But take a person like me. I watch Pornhub, right? That man, when that woman decides she. When that woman decides she wants to
going first.
No, he know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. When that woman decides to spit on that, penis or whatever, mm-hmm. Men do the same thing.
If you start in my stuff,
it's not like you have
my stuff. Right, that's not right, and that's not clean. And I'm not gonna get wet for you if you spit in my stuff.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Hakalungi in your stuff.
I mean, that's what they mean.
I mean, the saliva gets in there.
Don't do that. I don't do
Melissa
that.
S. Jackson, if you want to chime in, chime in. Listen, this is my thing, though. This is my thing.
Don't spit in there. It's not a receptacle.
But listen,
April, look at my face.
If he start noticing it's getting dry, I would think he's 100%. No, not spit. See, you want somebody to hock a whole lungi in there.
No, that's what I don't want.
I'm talking about he's gonna go down there, he's gonna lick, and he's gonna use the saliva out of his mouth to make it wet.
I mean, naturally,
he's gonna do that. Now, when you talk about the cleanliness and whatever, I hope the woman is being clean. But at the same time, a whole lot of people, a whole lot of women around here not clean.
I mean, I don't know.
No.
Thank you, sis.
We know.
Thank you.
A whole lot of women.
Don't put it on me.
Listen, It done been 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Women come in, that man don't care. He gonna make it do what it do. He don't care
There's
about
a
smell.
clean dirty, and then there's a dirty dirty. And
Wait, wait.
okay, I understand where you're coming from with that. A clean woman that go and sweat. I still don't want you licking up on me after I done came. So let me rinse that off. Let me just rinse it off. I mean, I like the spontaneity and everything like that. But if you come in for playing ball, I don't give a damn how clean I know you is. I'm not about to lick the sweat off your balls, baby. Go rinse it off.
All right, so I know you are the type that I can, not me, but he can give you like a clean wipe and you good. That's rinsing it.
No, that's not rinsing nothing. That's wiping it off. I said rinsing.
I don't know the point. I don't even know what the point is Will trying to make. I'm trying to catch up.
What it is they talking about how being clean and all that stuff. When it comes to that time, men gonna do what they do, and they not gonna care about that. And you know that. Certain men.
I would say, I guess to your point, there are guys who don't care, but most guys, if there's an aroma or something like that, it will turn a few people away. I mean, there are guys who don't care now. There are guys who don't care.
Okay, so
what tends to the question is it's harder for women because you men don't care. We're not going to go there and make 90% of women are not going to have sex with a man who has a smell. I don't care how faint the smell is.
That's not true either. There's a lot of women that's not caring as well. There are a lot of women that are not caring as well. Especially nowadays, because there's a lot of women now who aren't even as clean as far as their hygiene is supposedly carried. Like I know we having this conversation like ideally of a lot of people doing that, but a lot of these women out here slack.
Yeah.
They slack. There's a lot of women who aren't even up on there. So no, I disagree with that one. There's a lot of women. Now, I ain't gonna say like
you put me on because I live in the world where the females are clean.
About 40%.
That's because you keep your circle clean.
Yeah, and see that's what I'm saying. I guess because of the crowd, we're not around that. We're not going to expose ourselves to that. We laugh at shit like that and have these type of conversations.
As far as you know.
But I'm thinking like on the terms of people that I deal with, and hopefully the terms of the people who watch and are trying to comprehend what we're saying. It's coming from a decently clean crowd. Mm-hmm. Because you can't be talking about what's harder for who was sex when the both of y'all funky, because both of y'all it's hard for the both of you. I mean,
I agree. I agree.
Okay. And one thing, so this is what came across my mind.
KJ, go to hell.
One thing about it is, so if let's use this for example. If a man cannot get an erection,
okay,
the woman trying,
okay,
he trying,
okay,
it's not gonna happen. So if he's not gonna get that erection, and that woman is probably not gonna be
satisfied.
Yeah. And she's not gonna be she cannot keep her lubrication going either. So it's kind of a team effort, like April said earlier.
But here's the thing though. If that man knows what he's doing, he's gonna go down there and lubricate it. Mm-hmm. He might even try.
So baby, let me tell you something. Baby, spit
but I'm not
ain't lubrication.
But I'm not talking about
and going downtown ain't lubrication, baby. That's not lubrication.
Well, I get
foreplay is a form of pleasure to provoke an orgasm.
I get that.
The lube comes from the feelings, baby, from the walls. When the paint start dripping down the wall. See, that's when you got to go into this house and you got to work in that house. You can't just go walk in the door and jump through the damn living room and jump to the back door and think that's gonna be that. You got to go in there and you got to work in the house. The same way that we have to come and grow that stick from the bottom, we got to bring it from the root. We both got to do things to make each other do what we need each other to do. That's just that. And if your thing ain't getting hard and my thing ain't getting wet, then we need to try something else, probably some other people. I'm just saying.
So on that note though, so if we're still back to the original thing about which is harder, even if we're going to address the lubrication, there's still oils and things like that nature that can help with that though. If we're going to place it on that. Now, if the man just can't get hard, then we both lose. Ain't nobody going. So our deficiency really actually will be worse because neither one of us gonna win now. We both lose now.
Well, I mean, you know.
So you can pretty much say it's harder for us.
Well, no,
you can pretty much say it's harder for us.
It was a team effort. So as a team, we lose. Now, of course, you might want to go play a solo game, a one-player game, but as a team, we lose.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you on that.
I can take that part.
Yeah, but he thinking that he said it also too. Man, y'all got lubrication. I said, well, y'all got Viagra.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the same though. I wouldn't say that's the same though, because then you asking me to put something.
You can go to CVS and get lubrication.
Okay, but I still let me tell you something. Every lubrication ain't good for women.
Okay, but the fact
exactly.
the fact that it's available for y'all to just pick up off the shelf.
But it's not only now. This is another subject, but it ain't only available for women.
But
because I was about to say, if you go into the sex store, they have arousal cream for men. They even have a fellatio cream called Good Head to give for the women to put in their mouth to make sure your thing gets hard. But you know what I'm saying? So y'all have a lot of creams and gadgets too.
And the what is it called again?
What?
The honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the honey.
But your sister said Viagra. I have to. A person would have to go to a doctor and get a prescription to get Viagra.
And first of all, you got to get an EKG.
And a person can die from it if it's too much.
Yeah, but that's why these days they have to get an EKG now.
So
before they.
So you do know that a female can die from using the wrong lubricant because she can get a PID, a pelvic inflammatory disease, from using the wrong lubricants.
And Melissa said pumps. Y'all got pumps too.
Okay, we got pumps. Y'all got the roads. This shit is just trying to replace us.
It's not a replacement. It's an enhancer.
Yes, Lord.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
It's an enhancer.
Bunch of bullshit.
You got to accept it for what it is. That's how you get down to the bottom of the issue. That's how you make it not hard for either one. Enjoy what has been put out there for sex to be enjoyed with. If you feel like it's gonna be a tough time getting this right or a tough time, I mean, now look, I'm a little bit different from a sister now, and to me personally, I don't see a problem.
Now I'm just agreed upon. Just going into what you said, you was like enjoy.
Yeah,
sometimes there's other people who be put out there for you to enjoy too.
Exactly. Well, then guess what? If it's all good with the whole circle, then it's all good with the whole circle.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different topic.
What?
But if you're having trouble being comfortable with one person, then I'm pretty sure it's gonna be uncomfortable with more than one.
Well, yeah,
it's just the rain. Yeah. Even when you turn it up, it's just the rain in the metal roof.
But I mean,
it's that's something different because you got to.
It all depends on the laws of your situation, the laws and the rules of your situation.
What you say, the rules?
Yeah, it all depends on the rules and the laws of your situation.
But after a while, if it's like that and it stays like that and you don't do nothing about it and there's no conversation about it, some shit gonna go down.
Yeah, that's a whole different subject there. Now it's not about who's harder, it's about who's leaving.
But I mean, the basis of the conversation that me and the wife had, basically, I was like, listen, if all y'all got to do is lay there, then that's all it is. And open a leg, put a leg up. And that's it. Where a man got to keep that thing hard. He got to stay hard. He got to know how to stroke it. He better know how to lick it. And he better worry about the backlash if he fucks up somewhere.
Okay, first of all, I don't know what you used to. Well, I know what you used to, but let me keep that. That's another subject another day.
Oh, no, you can get into it.
That whole laying there thing. Come on.
I mean, we do know some lazy women.
Oh, I mean, I don't know no lazy women because I don't go that way. But that whole laying there thing is, I don't know. We wasn't bred like that.
Well, I mean,
but
and then to add on to that, you say that that's what you think that women do. But the women that do that is the same women that's crying because they men out here messing around with these tramps that's doing all of the extra stuff. But then you have a woman that does all of the extra stuff, and then you're starting to feel insecure because you're feeling like you can't keep up with her because she's trying to make you too fucking happy. So it's a catch-22, bro. You got to find a common medium in that. You can't tell me that you want us to have this. What you just said basically was all we have to do is lay there, open our legs while you have to do all of the work.
So you telling me
what man is satisfied with that, and what woman really can be moist just laying there?
I mean, I don't know too many men that might be satisfied with that, but you telling me just women are doing that only because a man might go out there and mess with another woman?
No, what I'm saying is a woman that just lays there subjects herself to a man going to cheat with a woman who's not going to just lay there.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying on that part, but I'm just saying you said all we have to do is sex. Is lay there and open our legs. That's not all we have to do.
If you're that type of woman.
That's not all we have to do.
So what about the men that just lay there?
How many men you know that just lay there?
A couple.
You know a couple? You know a couple too?
Yeah.
How long did you stay with that man?
That's exactly what I was saying. How long did you stay with that lady who just laid there and opened her legs?
So if I could chime in, I think this is predicated upon people's preferences. But now, if I had to say more side than another, you would have more women who probably would lay there than more men who would just lay there.
And that's your opinion because you're a man that has sex with women, and us as women who have sex with men, we see the difference as well. Because I've had some niggas I thought was about to straight rock the boat. But you throw a little get back, now they laying there like damn, nigga, now I got to do all the work. My lace stuff slip to the back, and you laying here. Why am I my sweat dropping on you, nigga?
Wait a second. Wait a second, though. Not to get in your business and pride or whatever, but you ain't tell that nigga, yo, get behind this shit. Yo, put that money.
Why?
What you mean?
But no, and even no, get behind it. And when that shit start feeling good and there's emotion going, now I'm throwing that shit back. Now you intimidated. Now you gonna get that shit. Nah, nigga, it's us. We working together.
This ain't no military sex.
Now you give up because I'm throwing this shit back. Now you just want to stop. What the fuck? No, it's a team effort. Remember.
Corey, don't go there with April. You wasn't ready.
But hold up a second. So you telling me that y'all can't be y'all don't want to teach sometimes? That's what you're telling me.
It's not about teaching. When we start teaching, y'all just stop. Y'all get like the slow kids, D-Hall, something to hide. Yes! Don't got nothing else to say.
Now,
I don't even think you're learning no more. Now you just watching the damn class.
No, I don't know about
that. Oh man.
Now you're just watching the class. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's just like having a coworker at work. If I'm gonna sit there and do all the work all the time, that person ain't finna do shit.
Go home. Shit, I don't need you here. Yeah. Go on.
We supposed to be a team.
Okay. Damn right. Now you.
But if you ain't doing nothing,
you struggling. I done come in. I start helping you. Now I'm helping you, and you gonna stop?
Okay,
so we got to rock this out together.
All right, so let me ask you this then. It happens one time, right? And then you say, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try it again. You know what I'm saying? You already knew the first time it was fucked up. So isn't it your fault the second time because you knew it was fucked up the first time?
No, sometimes you gotta let them regain their title. Sometimes.
Yeah, at least let them get a retry.
Yeah, because I didn't have.
All I know is once you done ran up on this motherfucker and you see the fight that come with it, you better come back prepared to fight if you get a second chance. That's all I'm saying.
Which is right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right.
And that's just that on that. Corey, go somewhere and sit down.
But this whole idea of kind of like y'all don't want to kind of, hey, if I'm just messing with you, I might need to know what you like, how you like it, so on and so forth. It seems like you're just saying out the gate, nah, I ain't supposed to do that.
No, first of all, I feel like this right here. I don't got no time to be teaching nobody. I ain't in my 20s no more, so I ain't got no time to be teaching no man how to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't taught that, and it seemed like when you teach some of them go use that ethic somewhere else. But that's another subject, another day. But anywho, you as a man should feel the same way. You don't want to be getting over there till left, right, move here, in, out, pump from the back, pump from the side, leg up, leg down.
Well, when I think of it, I'm trying to exclude my own personal, and I'm just thinking of as a man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we know who wear them pants for that dinner.
A nigga just gonna get his nut. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, if somebody getting a nut, it don't matter whether they wet, dry, or anything else.
He ain't getting no nut dry.
Corey, shut up.
You know?
April, you looking in the comments?
And I'm trying my best not to.
Oh, okay.
Listen in the core.
To me, that's the thing. But if you're just looking to get your rocks off, you just get your rocks off and go on about your business.
Melissa, right? You know, it's like it is a difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? But even if you love that man, he might be don't know.
Now, if I love that man, it's a different story. And it's according to where we have been. Now, if something comes along, you know, during our venture of love, then that's a different thing. But if we just starting off in a relationship or we've been together like a year or something.
Very big difference between love and sex. Very big.
It is. I mean, when you first start off, the goal is to break each other back. When you first start off, it's a straight competition. I'm about to dog on me. He about to dog me. After the first 3 months, that's when the real deal come in. That's when you got to realize, like, damn, I don't know, that thing ain't skeeting off like it been skeeting off.
Okay, so I tell you what, you say the first 3 months. 10 years later, that man still want to feel like that. He still want to.
Okay, so does the woman. So therefore, it's not about who is it harder for. It's about the compromise that you make in sex, period.
But why would you say the first 3 months when the whole goal is to just keep doing it throughout the whole situation?
You wouldn't know what you want to keep. You don't know what you're gonna be looking forward to. Like when you first start a relationship, you go the fuck out on everything. On how you treat them, how you have sex with them, how you talk to them, how you treat the churn, the in-laws. You might not be able to stand them damn in-laws, but for them first 3 months, you ain't gonna show that.
So why not just do it through the whole situation? Why just?
Babe, you're not listening.
No, I am listening.
What? Because you progress, you learn things, you see things, you start to understand things for what they are. You start to adapt. So therefore, everything has to adapt.
So you can tell off.
No, it's not telling off. You don't tell if you don't want to be here, you tell off. But if you're trying to progress into something else, then you learn how to deal with what this person is giving, what this person has to offer, what's going on with this person. Am I saying this wrong?
No. You're not saying it wrong. You're not saying it wrong. It's just the way I'm thinking about it. You know,
you're not wrong. I mean, it's one of those things where sometimes when people get involved, they're not fully sure they really like each other like that. We making it seem like we're meeting people and we're going straight to the courting process and we marry. No, a lot of times you got to still feel them out, and you might not even want. So you're not doing it the whole time because you ain't even made it up in your mind if you really fuck with that person like that yet. So you kind of building through that aspect of it. So y'all might be having sex, but you still trying to feel them out.
So KJ, you meaning? So
KJ, you looking at the comments?
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, so Melissa is April's sister, my sister too. Okay, so we just know we all crazy. Okay.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, I'm glad to know.
Okay.
You know,
but see, I'm not disagreeing with the ladies much. I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, nobody said.
Yeah, we was in Walmart hard down arguing. Boy, I went to the fact that we have the menstrual cycle and we have to give birth.
Hold up. But we got to deal with that too, because in that point in time, we can't do nothing.
Boy, don't make me throw this piece of food at you.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Y'all been messing on nasty ass men who don't
But
care if
what
y'all
can
on y'all
you do
menstrual.
during childbirth and during a
Oh
menstrual
no,
cycle?
menstrual. Okay,
But what can you do?
we can't do nothing, so we got to deal with not being able to do nothing. Come on now, listen. You done got my.
You see me put my head down, April?
You done got
You
my
said
hormones. You done got my. You know what?
I don't even know why Willie choosing to take this fight. This is crazy.
I don't know why either. You're doing a
Why
good
are you
job.
taking this fight? This is crazy.
Man, listen, KJ, they not about to make me sit here.
April said,
Oh, that's some bullshit there.
I mean,
KJ, I'm not about to sit here and act like, yo, they got to deal with everything. Meaning that, okay, I love my wife. If she goes through that menstrual, I got to deal with not being able to touch her like that. I got to deal with the cramps, her mood swings, all of that stuff.
What, for 4 or 5 days?
We're not going.
Okay, so I go through
Don't
you.
Be a long 4 or 5 days now.
You know what? When you go through yours, you just don't bleed, and it be spread out.
Them 5 fingers don't feel the same, goddamn it.
Yours just be spread out.
Cause listen.
So I get so is that an argument of whose menstrual cycle is worse?
Yeah.
That's
Mine might be worse.
Yeah.
Because it can happen at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the fucking month.
Yeah.
But
I'd rather deal with cramps than to deal with him.
Mine's is provoked.
Oh man.
They provoke. Like they don't naturally come on like theirs do. And I don't drop no.
Oh, so you got a bipolar menstrual.
Yeah.
A bipolar menstrual. That's awesome.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a video, and she played the video yesterday about a Capricorn. And it says a Capricorn only wants to be treated how they treating you. And when I first seen the video, I was like, damn, that's absolutely right. Absolutely right. You know what?
And I've been married to 2.
I'm about to go down Mooneyham Road.
I'm having an experience with a Capricorn, and I'm gonna tell you what, keep them where they at. Keep them where they at.
Listen.
I digress. I give up.
We will love you. Wait now.
I give it to the Lord because that is not my fight.
Wait, listen. We will love you to death, but we just want to be treated how we treating you.
That's a lie. Y'all are empathetic as hell. Y'all. I take that back. Y'all lack empathy. Y'all are the picture of narcissistic people. Capricorns, and my son, my firstborn, is a Capricorn, and I thought my sister was gonna denounce me last night because I told her that Capricorns are narcissistic. Y'all have a air of mightiness about y'all, and I love y'all for it. But don't bring that shit around here.
Now I'm not gonna say Mike. I'm not
because
me personally, I'm not gonna say Mike. But I will say, you know, along the lines of arrogant, I ain't met one, including myself. But you gotta know how to turn that shit. You gotta know how to turn that shit down, and you gotta know where the, you know, or whatever the case may be. You just gotta know.
Gotta get back on the subject.
Okay.
That man got my whole left eye jumping over here.
Okay, that's a subject for another day.
Think about Capricorn. I'm about ready to go catch a house of fire now.
Yeah, Capricorns need a whole session.
Now, I remember you saying something about a man's hygiene also when it comes to this sex thing too. Right? 8 times out of 10, nowadays, and I can only speak for the younger generation, but it's also some older generation too. Some niggas don't wash.
Melissa, we do not.
Some niggas do not wash. They smoke weed, and then they come in and want to bring your back out.
They ain't banging out nothing.
Huh? Damn right. Your sister Capricorn. Thank you. Anyway.
Yeah, I just got cussed out again. Don't worry about it.
They want to bang your back out, and you let them.
No, I don't know about who you is. We just had this discussion. We,
I don't know who you is.
I don't know who you is, but
You let them. You know what you do?
that's
You
a
know what
lie.
y'all do? Y'all
That's a
sit
lie.
there and just bend
I'm
over
so
on the
big.
counter like baby boy and shit. And they do what they do, and that shit feel good to y'all. Y'all don't know
After they stink, when they stink.
Well, you don't know the aroma because they just coming in. It
No.
smell like
You
weed.
don't know the aroma. Stink is stink, bro.
Man, listen.
Listen,
Man.
if your nut smell rank and sweaty, what? Come on now.
If you don't go down there and give him no head, how you know how his nut smell?
Because you can smell. If I will smell you before I smell anything, just like a woman, she smell herself
That
before
nigga,
anybody.
listen, that nigga
I get it. So
that
you got
nigga
to
got
go
on.
into the coochie before you smell it. Huh? She just taking off her panties.
Oh no! I ain't saying that now.
Because the same way that a female can take off her underwear and you smell her aroma is the same way y'all can take off y'all drawers and we smell y'all aroma. Y'all be dripping.
But if you turn if a man turns you around, right? Man turns you around, bend you over, or whatever the case may be. He drop his pants, he drop his boxers,
you
or
smell
whatever.
it.
You might not smell that shit.
Shit, you see how big my nose is.
You might not smell that shit.
If you having a relationship, if you got a relationship with somebody that can come in and bend you over, that means that you should at least know this person's body odor. And I'm sorry, that's just like if Vern go to the store, Vern take a shower and go to the store and come right back home, you can bend her over the counter because she's gonna smell a certain way. If Vern take a shower, leave home, go to work, and come home, it's not gonna be a stink smell, but it's gonna be a smell of okay, I've been out moving around today. You're not just gonna bend that shit over the same way you would had she just been fresh out of the shower. And it doesn't have anything to do with it having a smell to it. You just know that there's a different aroma. I don't give a damn if you turn me around and Bo. When you drop them drawers, I'm like a elephant. My nose opening up. I'm sorry, you got pubic hair. That smell is there.
As far as this concept of being able to smell, I think it exists. I think both sides can definitely smell whether or not there's a stench or there's an odor. I think the problem is I think there's more guys who don't care than women's side. If you're being honest, there's more guys who they can smell an aroma and they'll still go up in it. So I think that's just how that
KJ,
works.
so let me tell you about that, KJ. I have noticed a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just working with people that are younger and hearing them, they don't care these days. And I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't have that. We don't have that with our daughters. And so I don't know. But I was just
I think it comes to how people been raised. Like if you come up amongst a group of people and they make a big deal about something, then it typically become a big issue when you approach it. So if you made hygiene a very critical part of how you maneuver and even for yourself, before you even get to the concept of you dealing with somebody else. If you make a big deal about hygiene going into it, then they're not going to overlook hygiene because it was something that was already made a big deal about it. But nowadays, not the case. They're not making a big deal of hygiene. That's why what I was saying earlier about there's a lot of people on both sides because it ain't just male and female. Like they're slack, and that's the boy and the girl. It's both. It's the generational thing. They slack.
You right.
So let me ask you something, right? Let's say you have a good night. You and your woman, y'all go home and y'all have an excellent night, right?
So his or her house or their house first. I'm just asking.
We're gonna say hotel. Both of you got a night bag.
Okay.
Right? Y'all fall asleep. You fall asleep in each other's arms, do all the cuddling and shit. Get up the next morning and start it again.
Well, see, that don't count.
Hold up. Who gave a fuck about an odor?
Because that's our odor.
Wait now.
Are they just starting this relationship?
Wait. Just starting? Married? It don't fucking matter.
Yes, right? It does.
Hold up. You as a woman, you always say sperm has an odor.
Sperm stinks.
Yeah. Okay. So if you get up in the morning, you ready to go right back at it. Who cared about an odor then?
First of all, if I'm just knowing you,
we ain't sex and raw. That's first of all. Yeah. That's first of all. Because if we're having sex raw, that means that we can go to sleep and I'm a raw man. We don't even gotta wait till the next morning. If we're able to have sex raw, as soon as I fall asleep, if you want to climb back in the house, climb back in the house.
Don't care about the order that he done
at this point, our body chemistry is the same. And that's what people have to understand. Once you done ejaculate into somebody, you now share body chemistry, baby. So the smell that you smell is y'all smell together.
Okay, so even though it's a smell and it might not be a good smell, and nobody got
nothing. Y'all don't need to be fucking
sperm overnight sitting in there.
Yeah, but the thing like April's saying is if we already went there, I mean it's kind of too late now.
Yeah.
You can't be making a big deal about something you ain't made about that night before we went to sleep.
Exactly.
Whether you know each other or not, right?
Whether you know each other or not, that part didn't even matter.
Okay.
If your sperm is bad enough to stink up during the night like that, then y'all should get checked. That ain't next to God at all.
Well, from what I was told, sperm
that ain't next to God.
The sperm is stink anyway. After woman's supposed to go take a shower.
Sperm gets stink after it done sat there for a while. But after you a rump, because you got to think about it. That's like the day, a good old rainy day. It's a couple of folks who done been swimming in the same nut that started at about 9 o'clock this morning. I'm serious. They done been laid up all day. They probably hit that rag one time just to wipe it down. But they together. So later on the night when they take that shower, that bath, or whatever the case may be, it ain't gonna be nothing left behind because all they did was swap each other, what they've been doing for the longest. Now, if you just met somebody and you letting every random Joe, Co, and Mo spray off up in you, there's an issue. There's going to be a smell because there's too much different chemistry running up in your body.
Then listen, it's some people.
So there's a difference. Will, you should have known not to bring me on here. My churn about to start, y'all, so I'm about to go.
Okay.
But bro, I love.
I know they probably sitting there right there looking in your mouth.
Look, my door keep getting pushed. My door keep getting pushed. They're trying to get in here. Mm-hmm. But I love y'all. And KJ, it was nice to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he going through his light skin shit,
Ooh, you going through light skin stuff.
Going through his Oprah thing or
so
whatever.
Where did your daddy go through? Your daddy was light skin too.
Yeah, he was,
light skin with hazel eyes. So
like
okay.
They go through their thing or whatever. Uh-huh. But I'm gonna get on Kevin about that tomorrow because we got it hard. I don't care. I understand women got it hard. I understand women got it hard, but we got to deal with backlash.
KJ, when he be wrong at work, do he be like, wait a minute?
It ain't never right and wrong.
Me and him though, it's very rare we agree though. Like we always on opposite sides.
It's never a right or wrong because everything is opinion based.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and because with me, I don't push right wrong concepts. I push for understanding.
Yeah.
So I could care less about your actions.
But I'm gonna talk trash tomorrow though, because he agreed with them women mighty much.
No.
He agreed with them women mighty much. I mean, y'all did have some good points. I'm not gonna lie. My personal opinion, I just think we have it harder because the minute I can't do something, you're gonna talk shit. The minute I can't keep it up, or my stroking, or I come too quick, y'all gonna talk shit. Whereas a man ain't gonna do that. A man is not gonna do that.
Wait.
Okay.
Now, for some women, if you come quick, that's your business. Nobody said that.
See, then there ain't no partnership in that. Then
if he comes quick, then he comes quick.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, once you can't hurt the ego because he comes quick.
I'm not gonna hurt your ego if you come quick.
But technically, she ain't got to spare your ego neither. I mean, you saying she can't hurt the ego. She ain't got to spare your ego neither, because you kind of should have been ready. And it depends too. You know how some people like to build up their sex game before they get into it. Now, if you want to, I would advise you not be one of them if you think it's a high probability you might let that woman down.
Yeah.
Because
man,
that's gonna make it worse.
Ooh, that's another subject in my younger day.
You build that thing up and you fail. Oh man.
Yeah, thinking you about to get Superman. Well, you get a Dollar Tree superhero.
But April said that. That's on y'all. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody tell y'all to boost that man up.
No. They boost themselves up.
That's that dude big boosting himself up there.
Yeah.
And you took it as that. Like you took it like, oh yeah, I'm about
oh no, I don't look. It only took me one time to learn a lesson.
Oh, well, you know, like I said, I think both parties do play a part.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that, and I can't speak for all men, and I'm not talking about all women, but mainly the ones who just kind of lay there. They don't do too much or whatever. That shit easy for them. They're not gonna get no man aroused. They're not doing that. Oh, I don't give head. Oh well, you know, all of that other stuff. That's what I'm speaking upon. So when we had that conversation, that's what I was looking at, or whatever. And we know situations.
And that right there is, I mean, it's just like a man, you got to know what you're dealing with. I also feel like, you know, if you dating somebody and you walk in their house and it's nasty, I think you should turn around and leave and go home. But that's just,
hey Crystal,
you know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but a lot of times you're not gonna find a man who's gonna care.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I see.
You're gonna find they're not gonna care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, oh well, you know, I'm about to go bust this and I'm out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you just now said, hey, he could just he could just go in there, do whatever, and that's it. I think that's easy for him.
I mean, but I think in my younger day, I think that we didn't care. Maybe it's an age thing.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree with
in
that.
My younger day,
I think it is an age phase to that. I think when you're younger, it's all about getting it and moving. You just hitting and moving and hitting and moving. I think it is when you're younger, you're not caring. You're not really aware of the diseases and all these other things and the way it's gonna play a part in your life. You might get some life-changing diseases. You know what I'm saying? I think that is an age thing.
So will you say that if you older and you think like that, you kind of fucked up in the head?
No, I wouldn't say you fucked up in the head, but you just a motherfucker that don't learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everybody don't learn. Like I know we all like a lot of times we get to talking like when we talk about people changing and people doing better, but we do got to learn how to accept that everybody don't grow neither. Some people stay exactly where they at mentally too.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
So it's just one of the things we got to accept.
Yeah.
But to Melissa, to KJ, to my wife, men got it harder. Men have it harder.
Now, this is the thing. See, because at first it was like we was narrow, but we started getting broader and broader and broader. Like, when we say hard, are we talking about like just generally speaking?
Well, from the
we were talking about sex, and then it started building.
Yeah. Up. See, this is discussion. Like it can go there, but from the aspect of what we was talking about in Walmart, the emotional part and all that. Oh well, she got it. Well, my wife did say. A woman got to be feeling the man or whatever, but more so, if she is feeling him, he still got to keep that motherfucker up. He still got to be able to perform. He still got to know what he's doing. Where after 5 minutes, I don't know no woman who couldn't get herself moist.
After 5 minutes.
After 5 minutes, meaning just.
If she ain't moist, if she take her 5 minutes to get moist,
well, I mean, from what y'all said now, that paint dropping on the wall, as April said or whatever she said, like that. That's what I mean. That don't happen in 2 minutes or a minute, unless she's like, super horny or some shit like that. But still in the same case. Like, come on, let's be real about it now.
I think the time would take probably just as hard, like just as fast as it would take for us to get hard. Like I think this can happen in a couple seconds. I don't think this like 5. First of all, 5 minutes. That's a long time.
That's a long time in sex time. Real talk. To me, that's a long time to sex
That's
time.
That's a long time doing anything. Like, listen,
Yeah.
I teach martial arts for a living. When we talk about competing, fighting for 3 minutes is a long time. Like that's a long time.
That's
It don't
right.
take that long. It don't take you 5 minutes to get hard.
Nope. And it should be just the same way with the woman.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's the same. That's crazy.
Because now also this right here. So I looked this up one night. I remember somebody thinking that water was the same thing as keeping a woman moisturized.
No, that dries y'all out.
Yeah,
And
dried out.
yeah, and I don't know what I was reading. I was up reading something or whatever, but it's more to it. And without moisture, that's what keeps a woman soft on the inside too.
Man said kick a tree in half.
Yeah, I have insomnia some nights, so I'll be up reading. I'll be tripping people out sometimes, KJ. So that's still what makes it what it is.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
No, but you're right about the water thing. Like, I'm
telling you that moisturize is what keeps that softness on the inside. Think about it. If it's not moisturized, it don't feel the same.
You're right. Like sandpaper.
Thank you.
Okay. Like sandpaper. But
Corey, shut up, because I know you got a joke.
But that's
Yeah,
but it's a lot that contributed to that. Your partner.
Yeah, KJ, that my little brother. He retarded. My mama dropped him somewhere along the line. We can't remember. I think it was on the playground when he was born or something.
But it's a lot in that. Your partners, you know, how many people you done dealt with, like y'all said, the soul, all that other stuff. I mean,
everything plays a part. But we
right.
coming up on our hour. KJ, It was nice meeting you. I appreciate you. I will return the favor on your show. Make sure you do one for me on a Friday night, because 5:30.
You need a Friday night show.
A Friday night or something like that. But I owe you, so I'll stay up one night.
I got you.
I'm old, so I'll be in the bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock myself. So.
And I'm gonna talk shit tomorrow.
I'm glad y'all. I'm glad you only
got
to see
all the women. I'm gonna talk shit tomorrow, but I'm gonna talk shit every day though, or whatever.
But I appreciate you coming on here.
Shout your stuff out though. Shout out the beginnings and everything.
All right, man. Yes, man. I am Mr. Humble Beginners on YouTube. That's the Humble Beginners channel. My show is what we doing right now. We give a lot of introspection and dissects into a lot of different things. Tomorrow I got a show, coming up. Mine's gonna be pretty controversial because my show title is gonna be "Can We Really Meet Women's Expectations?" And this right here was motivated from my last show. Women were saying a lot of things that I was like, Will, that's bullshit. So we gonna definitely get into this and address a lot of this. So
I will
be going on 9 p.m. Humble Beginners.
All right. On that tomorrow.
I'll stay up. I'll come home and take me a nap. How about
that? Yeah, we tried that. I tried it before, but I definitely will be on that tomorrow.
Not a problem. We'll return the favor.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you also to April for coming in. If y'all got any ideas and y'all want us to talk about, please let us know. If you want to come on and talk seriously, Corey, let us know. And
Melissa Jackson, stop being scared.
Mr. Bradley will send you the link.
All I need is an email. That's all I need is an email.
We'll do this every Sunday, and unless something forbids us. As you can see, we here whether it's raining or not. We here.
Right. Other than that, hope everybody has a good evening. Get them some good sleep. Have a good week. And love is love. We out.